Good morning, friend. We are discussing about the Vision IS5 question. Let's discuss the first question. First question is related to the report, that is the Cold Forest report of 2020 that has been published by which of the following organization? First option is FAO and UNEP. Second option is World Economic Forum. Third option is World Bank. Number fourth is IUCN and WWF. I can repeat the question for the better understanding the question. Recently, a report called The State of the World Forest 2020 has been published by which of the following organization? That is FAO, UNEP. Second is the World Economic Forum. Number third is the World Bank. Number fourth is the IUCN, WWF. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the State Public Service Commission. Which of the following are correct regarding it? Number first statement is said like that: the strength of the SPSC is declared by the state legislature. Is it? Second, although the chairman and the member of the SPSC are appointed by the governor, they can be removed only by the president. Number third option is the SPSC does not have the power to make reservation of the appointment of the post in favor of the backward class of the citizen. I can repeat the question for the better understanding of the question, and option in front of you are first, third, first and third, second and third, first, second, third. I can repeat the question. Okay, with reference to the SPSC, which of the following statement are correct? First, the strength of SPSC is decided by the state legislature. Second, although the chairman and the member of the SPSC are appointed by the governor, they can be removed only by the president only. Number third, SPSC does not have the power to make reservation of the appointment of the post in the favor of the backward classes of the citizen. And option are these. Let's see the next question, and you have to choose the correct option. Third question is related to the Satyasodhak Samaj. You can correlate it with the history section. With reference to the Satyasodhak Samaj reference, consider the following statement regarding it. Number first, it is founded by the Jyotiba Rao Phule. Basically, it was formed to organize the Shudras against upper caste domination. Number third, it was established in Bengal. Option in front of here: first and second, first and third, second and third, first, second, third. I can repeat the question. First, I'm not. With reference to the Satyasodhak Samaj, consider the following statement. Number first, it was founded by the Jyotiba Phule. Number second, it was formed to organize the Shudras against the upper caste domination. Number third, it was established in Bengal. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the economic section. They are asking about the central bank use qualitative tools so that they can implement monetary policy. Which among the following are tools under the moral suasion? So you know very well, central bank has to maintain the monetary policy in the Indian economy, and the central bank use qualitative tools, that is moral suasion. Which of the following characteristic of these moral suasion are? First, persuasion through the meeting with bank director. Second, rationing of credit through the fixing ceiling on a maximum amount under loans. It means that the loans are sealed by the central bank so that they can lend to their customer. Number third, increase inspection of the bank through the moral suasion. And I can repeat the question. First thing, see the option here: first and second, first and third, second and third, first, second, third. Let's see. With reference to the central bank use various qualitative tools, in which the moral suasion is one of them. And under moral suasion, which of the following characteristic is found? Number first, persuasion through meeting. Second, rationalizing of credit and sealing on the loan that can be given to the maximum ceiling basically and given to the best customer. Number third, increase the inspection of the bank. And option are these. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the ecology. In the context of ecology, which of the following are the best describe the Gloger's rule? Basically, they are asking about the Gloger's rule. Number first, the population of the species which occur in a warm and humid area are more heavily pigmented than those in a cool and dry areas. So it means that in equatorial region, for example, that is the earth, that is equatorial region. Just a minute. Right here, the population has much more pigmentation and content of melanin is very high as per the Golgar's rule. Number second statement, the bird and mammal of a colder areas are large in size as compared to the equivalent in warmer areas. So the second statement is said like the birds and mammals that are found in colder area are much higher in size as compared to the warmer areas as per the heat loss capacity and maintaining of their heat. Number third, the body shape of the animal is linear in warm climate and more rounded and compacted in a cold climate. Basically, they are saying like that in cold climate the big size of the body is much higher as compared to the warm climate, so that they can adapt in a more efficient way with losing minimum energy. Number fourth, fishes inhabiting water of a low temperature tends to have more vertebrae than those of the warmer water. So the fishes who are living in low temperature has much more vertebrae quality than that are living in the warmer water. Let's see the answer to the first question. First question is, you know very well, the report called The State of the World Forest 2020 that are released by FAO and UNEP. FAO is nothing but a food and agriculture organization which has given 2020 Nobel Peace Prize to it. Basically, the branch world let's see. The current edition of the State of the World Forest 2020 is a joint effort of the FAO, that is the Food and Agriculture Organization, and UNEP. The report says that the global loss of the forest area has decreased since 1990, but the world is not on track so that they can increase the 3%, which would have met the target set, because 31% is the global area under the forest, but they wanted to do it to 33 or 34% so that we can attain the ecological footprint there, but we are not in the same direction to achieve it around the world. So that is the conclusion of this report. According to the United Nations Strategic Plan for Forest cover 31% of the total area, and 50% of these are found in the Brazil, Canada, China, and USA and Russia. So do make this point in your mind. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the SPSC. The strength of the SPSC decided by the state legislature. No, it is not decided by the state legislature, but decided by the constitution itself, in which they are saying that not more than 10 members are there, or including the chairman of the SPSC is 11. Not more than 11 members are found in the SPSC organization. So it is not the state legislature, it is the constitution. All the chairman and the member of the SPSC are appointed by the governor. They can only removed by the president. That is absolutely correct. I do remember this fact because it is a fact based. SPSC does not have the power to make reservation of appointment of in post of the backward class. That also because it is a recommendatory body. They can give advice or at least, but not give the reservation. That is the work of the state government and the parliament basically. First is not correct. The constitution does not specify the strength of the commissioner, but they left it to the discretionary of the governor. So second statement is correct because all the chairman, the member of the SPSC are appointed by the governor. They can be removed only by the president, not by the governor. So do remember this fact. The following matter are kept outside the function jurisdiction of the SPSC. In other words, SPSC is not consulted on the following matter. Number first is when they are making reservation of appointment the post in favor of any backward class of citizen. Second, while taking into consideration claim of scheduled caste and scheduled tribe in making of the appointment to service and post. So basically, it is the work of the government, not or the parliament. You can say in other words. So not by the is this committee. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to with reference to the Satyashodak Samaj. Consider the following statement. Number first, it was founded by Jyotirao Phule. Is it correct? Yes, it is correct. It was formed to organize the Shudras against the upper caste domination. That is also correct because they wanted to give augmentation and give support to the Shudras so that they do not fear or they do not suffer from the inferior complex. So that's why it was established in Bengal. No, it is not established in Bengal but in Mumbai. First and second is correct. Third is incorrect. First is correct because Satyashodak Samaj was founded by the Jyotirao Phule along with his caste fellow and business colleague also. When they formed, it was established on 24 September 1973. So third is not correct. Third is Bengal, not Bengal but in Pune in Maharashtra. Let's see. The aims and the objective of Satyashodak Samaj is very much clear. The Satyashodak Samaj was founded by individuals from the Shudra community as a result of the long sustained slavery executed by Brahmins such as the Bhat Joshi placed in their areas. So second is also be not correct. Sorry, second is correct because they are said it was formed to organize the Shudras. Okay. The Satyashodak Samaj was aimed at the spread of education. That is the main aim that time among the Shudras, to make them aware of the right and get out of the influence of the sacred book that they are made by the Brahmins for their survival. The ideology of Satyashodak Samaj is very clear. That is based on the Phule's ideology framework, which urged to unite the Shudras. Anti-Shudras masses, Satyashodak ideology rejected all kind of Brahmin domination basically and exploitation that are done on the basis of the religion or religious source of the inequality that they are found in. They wanted to just get rid of it. This was the most radical content of the Satyashodak ideology, which was the heart of the non-Brahman movement while opposing Brahman elite addition. Phule glorified the native tradition by providing myths and symbols such as the god Khandoba, King Bali, Chhatrapati Shivaji, who were considered as the protection of the Shudras' interests. So that is the main ideology, and the proponent of these ideas is using this type of ideological figure in their history. So if you are talking about the central bank, the first and third are correct. Persuasion through meeting with the bank director, that can be correct. Increase inspection of the bank, that can be correct. Under the moral suasion, addition of credit through fixing ceiling on maximum amount under loan, that is not correct. Let's see the thing there. Second is not correct because rationing of the credit through fixing the ceiling on the maximum amount under loans is a qualitative tool, not the which is not part of the moral suasion. So it is a qualitative tool, but it is not the part of the moral suasion, right? Moral suasion is referred to the method adopted by the central bank so that they pursued or convinced but not to force the commercial bank to advise a credit in accordance with the collective and the directive measure of the central bank in the economic interest of the country. Tactics used for are closed door meeting that can be used in moral suasion, closed door meeting with bank director, increase severity of the inspection, appeal of community spirit, or vague threat that can be given by the director of the central bank to the directors general of the bank concerned where they wanted to go with the moral suasion. Another example of moral suasion is when the central bank speak on the market their opinion on the overall economy and can influence financial market. Let's see the next question. In the context of the ecology, which of the following best describe the Gloger's rule? Gloger's rule is nothing but the population of the species which occur in warm and humid areas are more heavily pigmented than those of the cool and dry area. So remember this fact. Allen's rule, Bregman's rule, Jordan's rule, Gloger's rule. Allen's rule is nothing but the shape of the body is linear in warm climate as compared to the cold climate, and in cold climate they are found in rounded and compact shape. Right? Bergman rule is nothing. The bird and mammal of colder area are larger in size. Do remember this fact, the birds and mammals of the cold area are larger in size as compared to their equivalents in warmer areas, so that they can emit less energy basically. Jordan's rule, fishes inhabiting water of low temperature tend to have more vertebrae than those of the warmer water, right? Gloger's rule, the population of the species that occur in warm, humid area and more heavily pigmented than those in the cold, dry area. So by this we are ending the session. Thank you.